Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be unboxing another knife, and the knife I'm going to be unboxing is one of RoesCraft Blade's models. And the model, oops, wrong side, is the RoesCraft Briarpatch Jack RCT012. This is going to be an unboxing and first impressions of this knife. So first off, we have the kind of slide out box like that, which I really like, so it makes it a nice presentation. And on the inside of the box, we have a very nice foam insert there to keep the knife protected. And that's pretty much it for the box. I guess we have the stuff on the side I forgot to show you, RoesCraftBlades.com. RoesCraftBlades.com on there, and then the cancer warning on the bottom right there. And then let's see, did I forget to show you just the same thing? RoesCraft Blades right there. Then of course China, and then Briarpatch Jack right there as well, and the model number again right there. So yeah, that's basically it for the box. Pretty simple, but still a nice package. But yeah, and then also the knife also comes in this tissue paper, wrapped in tissue paper, which is very nice. And then right here we have the Briarpatch Jack, and then we have a RoesCraft Rosebud shield there. And right off the bat, the transitions feel pretty good, barely noticeable. I can kind of feel that pin a little bit there, but not too bad. Very flush on that side as far as the transitions are concerned. But yeah, this is actually kind of an interesting one from RoesCraft because it is a double-bladed knife. You don't see too many double-bladed knives from them, but it is a double-bladed kind of cigar pattern style knife, which is, I'm a big fan of the cigar handles. Right off the bat, I'm kind of noticing those tangs are a little... they're a little sharp out there. Yeah, let's take a look. Okay, ooh, got a pretty nice strong pull on that knife, that blade right there. Right here we have a clip point blade with a really nice swedge on the top there. Looks like it's all, hang on, let me grab a paper towel to wipe that blade off. Looks like we have oil, which is nice that they come oiled so that keeps them protected from moisture and stuff, and prevents them from rusting. Right there we have the China sticker. I'll leave that on there for now. I can take it off eventually. But under that we have the D2 steel, and then RCT012, and then Andy Armstrong's maker mark. But yeah, that's the first blade right there, is a clip point blade. It's a very nice clip point. Got a good strong clip right there. Very nice. Let's feel the, yeah, it feels sharp out of the box, which is good. I will do a sharpness test here in a little bit with some paper. Just look at that gorgeous smoky gray bone. Really nice. Look at the grain in that bone. That is just gorgeous. Then we do have some, looks like we have some fluting right there on the bolsters. Very nice. And then here, and the good pulls on these, about a 7 or 8, I would say. Then we have what I'm going to call is a lamb's foot blade. Looks like a lamb's foot blade to me. Very nice, again with the oil. Looks like they did a double, let me wipe this off. Looks like they did a double, did 2 maker's marks. That's interesting. Let me get this one out. Oh, it looks like on that side we have RoesCraft right there. I missed that on the other blade. But it looks like we are basically mirrored. So we have the D2 steel, the model number, and then Andy Armstrong's maker mark right there, and then same thing there. So that's interesting how they mirrored the blades, which normally, excuse me, I don't think I've seen another traditional knife do that, where they basically, the tang stamps, or in this case it's like a laser etch maybe, and then that is stamped though, the RoesCraft. Where they kind of mirrored it. That is an interesting design choice. I don't think I've seen that done on a knife before. Sometimes you have like the knife maker or name on one side and then the model number on another. Yeah, I don't think I've seen the knives like that. I wonder if they do use these knives in other patterns they produce. Maybe that's why they do it. I don't know. Maybe down in the comments below, let me know what you think the reason behind that is. But yeah. Let's close up these blades here. Again, this is just kind of a first impressions, not a full-on review, but let's take a look at that edge right out of the box for this knife. And you know what, that was kind of interesting. It Feels really good. Let's see, how does it feel kind of first off? How does it feel kind of first impressions? I can feel that it's a little bit of a hot spot maybe, but it feels nice in the hand as far as a two-bladed knife is concerned. Feels nice with that lamb's foot blade right there, just kind of a good rest. Now let's take a look at the edge of this knife. Well, that was me. Okay, not the sharpest RoesCraft. Sorry, I got stuff over here to the side. Not the sharpest RoesCraft out of the box I've gotten. It's kind of tearing it a little bit. I don't feel any burr. It still cuts paper, so that is nice. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, not as sharp, not the sharpest RoesCraft, but it's still sharp enough and good enough for cutting. But not the sharpest RoesCraft. Like the, I'm blanking on the name of it. It was it's the one with the skull, although they have two now with a skull shield. It was one of the trappers with the green G10 or micarta, and that one had a really good edge out of the box. I'll be linking. I'll put a thing up in the corner right here. A little, I forget what that's called, but I'll put a little tag or something up there to it, and I'll tag it in the end of the video here, so you can go see how sharp that knife was. I'm blanking. I'll put the name in the video somewhere maybe if I can't remember it. Let's take a look at. So yeah, that's pretty good. A little bit better than. It's not the sharpest. Well, okay, it is sharp, but it's kind of slightly tearing. You can feel some tear in there. So it's not like super sharp, but definitely sharp enough out of the box, I would say, for both of these blades. Let me do this one again really quick just to see it again. Yeah, that is definitely, I would say that is definitely sharp enough out of the box. Not the sharpest RoesCraft I've gotten, but definitely sharp enough out of the box. Let's one more look at that gorgeous smoky gray bone right there. Just look at the grain on that. That is nice. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know. Because yeah, the first impressions, those tangs right there stick up a little bit and are maybe a little sharp. The fit and finish looks, yeah, I don't see any gapping in the backs there. Let's hold it up to the light. Yep, I don't see any light coming through, so fit and finish looks really good. The edges are sharp, good enough for just normal cutting task, I would say, with maybe a little bit of tearing, but definitely sharp enough. Transitions seem pretty good. So yeah, overall first impressions of this knife are pretty good. I like it, and I'm gonna enjoy kind of testing it and carrying it. So yeah, let me kind of clean it up here and do kind of a little shot like that there we go, like that. But yeah, those are just my first impressions in the unboxing of this RoesCraft Briarpatch. Is it Briarpatch Jack? Yes, Briarpatch Jack. But I think that's going to do it for now. Thank you all for watching. Keep your pens filled and your knife sharp, and I'll see you later.